Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a video on the last 2 months worth of completed pages. So one of them is going to be in the Christmas book because this one did not get recorded in the last video that I did on my completed pages because I did it after I recorded everything. And then I do have the advent calendar that didn't get quite finished at the end. I don't think I'm going to show it just in case I didn't get it in the last one. So I'm going to take those two first, the Christmas ones, get them out of the way. I've got a few books here, so we're going to try to get them over here. So I was doing Passionista Colorista's advent calendar. Each one of these was done with distress ink backgrounds and different sets of pencils. There is video for a set of 3 each one of these. So if you wanted to check that out, you could. I mean, it's past Christmas, but you know, it's also have stickles on them, so they're glittery and shiny. So there are 3 pages of these, all different ones, and I got to 31. I did not do the extra pages. I was going to, but I didn't get to it. So that is them, and get those out of the way. And then I did the front page here on the what's the title of this? Is called Joanna's Christmas. It's Joanna Basford's book, and this is the just the book belongs to page. This was colored with luminance pencils, which I got myself for Christmas. And distress ink background with some acrylic paint. Got me a new little jar. And by the way, I got a new jar of this one too. Thank you to one of my subscribers who told me they were on sale. So that is splattered around there. And it's just titanium white. This one is a satin acrylic. The black one I showed you is matte acrylic. Those are for the backgrounds on some pictures. Okay, so that's it in that book. I hope this is okay on the height and everything here. I got the Fairy Celebration book from Kenny. I'm just going to say it. And I really like this book, so I did the nameplate page here. And this is done with a Neocolor background. There is a video for each one of the pages that are in here. I believe this is done, and I'm really not sure what I colored it with, so I gotta double check. Prismacolors, Distress Inks, and Stickles along with the Neocolor background. And I put a little inking down in around here also, and of course you can see or I can tilt it so you can see the shine that comes off of those stickles. So it's gold stickles on this page. Then we did this page. I really liked the front cover with the pink kind of brown tones in the house. So I tried to kind of color it in the same coloring. And it again has the gold on this. This is a gold watercolor. And then the gold inside all of the center of the flowers is done with stickles, and it will be done with Prismacolors, I'm assuming, because I did them as the same as the other one. And then we have one more in here, still the plastic in here. So this is the frog page. That's what I call it because there's a frog in the center of the page. And he's the one I did the most work on because I kind of altered his appearance. And this is done in a Black Widow pencils, Distress ink, and Posca pen. So I had just gotten the Black Widows and decided to do this page in them. There is no glitter on this page, so there's white acrylic splattered in the background and just the coloring rendered. Distress ink is in the grass down here and in the snail shells. I did a little bit of work on those and probably touched the leaves. There's a video on all of these pages also. So you can check those out. I love this book. It's really cool. And then I got the full set of these wonderful books and went to town on a few of them. So we'll show you these. So we did the little ant page. So I drew in the little ants. They're not part of the picture, but there's a video on this one too. I think there's a video on every one that I marked here, except for maybe one. I don't know. This one is done with, I'm going to have to check too. Here we go. Prismacolors, polychromos, and a little bit of distress ink also in the background here. And of course the white splattered paint. The black dots that you see here I colored in with a ink pen. So probably the last leg of either these are new, so I may have used these on there. I had a set of other ones, but they all kind of the Faber-Castell Pitt pens, and most of them are out of ink. So yeah, that's it in that book. And then in this one I did the kind of the opening page, and I wanted to do it in the same colors as the cover. And this one I believe I did with I'm not sure. I know there's a distressed background, and I thought I did it with some water, but let's see. Yep, Arteza watercolor pencils with the Arteza colored pencils on top. So I did a watercolor base with the Arteza watercolors, and then any parts that didn't get colored in, I went ahead and went in. The sets are both interchangeable with colors, so that's how that one was done. Video on all these too. Did the little hermit crab here in bright colors. I believe this is Sargent Arts, but I'm going to double check for you. There is video on these. Yes, Sargent Arts Supremes. And a little bit of Posca on the little dots around his legs and stuff. I don't know if you can see him terribly well, so we'll lift him up for you. He's a cutie pie. The Posca also for his fringe on his hair and a little around his mouth, along with the little dots on his shell on the side over here and down his feet. I had a lot of fun with him. Kind of wanted to punk rock him out a little bit. And then I did this page. I believe there is no video for this one. I think this is the only one I did not do a video for. I wanted to test out the pencils and the paper in the book, and I just kind of got a little carried away and just colored it. So this is, let me just double check. Prismacolors, Distress Ink, Posca pen, and white and black splatters. So the white is the white you see here, and then again, most of these black dots that are in here are done with a one of these, because I tried these out, the Micron pens. So I mean, she has a little few bubbles here, and then I colored in a few and then added some all around on the inside, and then even went on the outside and added some. This is the Distress Ink is the blue on the back. I don't know if you can tell, but there is a really high shimmer on that fish. And we used the Spectrum Noir, excuse me, Sparkle. And it's, you shake it up and it's a liquid, like a paint. Just paint it right over the coloring that you did, and you get that beautiful shimmer that you can really see in real life. You can't really see it terribly well here, but I put it on the jellyfish too, and we're all shiny there. Had a lot of fun with that little page. Nice size books. I love these. And then this was the first one I received. and that I would do a double page spread on this one. Even though this was a small book, the double page spread did take quite a long time. I was surprised at that. And we did this, well, I think it was probably five different sections. This is done with Black Widow pencils, Distress Ink Neo 2s, and of course there's white splatters in here along with a Posca pen for the bubbles that I put in. And then, oh boy, yeah, I think that's about it. I don't have any sparkle on this page. I do have a little bit of on their eyes here. I used a, hold on, I'll get it for you. Okay, here it is. It's called a Magic Transparent Perfect Pearl Pen. So it's clear, and when you put it down on things, I put it on his eye. I don't know if I put it anywhere else. The little dragonfly eyes, the duck's eyes. But it makes, it just raises it up and gives it a little gloss finish there. So you can tell there. And I believe I put some of that sparkle on the ducks, but I'm not positive because I can't see it down there. I should move the camera down. Anyway, Black Widow pencils. Had a lot of fun coloring those in. You can get some really bright colors out of those pencils. It's really cool. And I think that's it in that book. Then I did this little guy here. I did a background with Distress ink, and it's a post-it note that there's a circle, and I just ran the ink on top of it. He is done with the Sargent Art Supreme pencils. I don't use pens that often. And I don't think I used anything else with it. Yeah, just the Distress ink in the background. Like those pencils a lot. Okay, so we had that. Then we did one in the Magical Dawn. We did the Bunny Rabbit. So he's done with Prismacolors, of course. In this book, I'm doing everything in purple, pink, blue, and green. Black background was painted with the matte acrylic paint. The splatters are done with the same folk art white paint with a paintbrush. I altered him a little bit by shortening the fluff on this particular ear, just by painting over it, and then a lot of Posca pen here on his fur. And then we have some shine there on his necklace. I don't know if you can get that, but we've got stickles on there. And there is a video on this one. It's the only one we did there. I have 3 in the ink house. I don't know if I showed them all in the last video, but I did these 2. These are done with Distress ink and probably a little bit of shadowing with pencil, and the pencil would probably be, I'm gonna guess, anything that was on my desk. At the time, probably Prismacolors for shading, because this color would be a Prismacolor also. So I did that one, and I did this one. This is Distress ink all over it, done with little post-it notes where you section off each little piece. There's a video for this. And a Prismacolor just here and there, and a little bit of blue paint for the accents here. And I just finished this one on camera. So this one is done with Distress inks, and gosh, the pencils I used in this would be, sorry about that, probably the Prismacolors. I'm going to guess they're on the floor. I did a video. It will be listed in the video. Sorry. I only have that page. I think there's 3 of them left in here. Oh. Shelley, Mary Shelley, and the mouse page left in this book. Then I'll be finished. It'll make me sad. Okay, and today I doodled a bunny. They're the Shapir Farben pencil set, and I thought I'd try them out. This is the color combination here for the inside of the ears and the flower down here. Color combination for the bunny itself, and that is Victorian Velvet in the background with a white Posca pen just down on that one. So I was trying out those pencils that I just got. I did not do a video on this. I was just playing with it last night, finished it up this morning. And I will have to get a video out using these pencils so you guys can see it. I had a little fun with the bunny. Turned out really cute. Okay, there are 2 pictures that I don't have finished. The one is this one here. I used the, I can't say it again, Shapir Farben pencils on the earring here, the flowers, and parts of the leaves. There is a base of pan pastel on everything here except for her hair. So it starts off with a base of that, a little bit of, I think it was yellow tint on here, a red tint on the flowers. You could barely tell it was there. And then 3 different colors of greens on the leaf. And then I just went in with other colors and darkened it up. Sooner or later she will get finished. I haven't decided on her hair color. And I'm going to insert a photo of the last picture I did. It is another one of hers. This is the set of art by, I'll get it out, Mariola Budek. I am trying to get the cover out from, I just stuck all of those books on top of it. Man. Okay, it's this one. This book, it comes apart and all the pages are in there as singles. I did do a video on just the skin on this gal with the sepia ink and the dark ink, the light ink, and on brown paper. The rest of that's been done off camera. And the picture that I'm going to be inserting is from this book also. It's the gal that I did with the braided hair and the bird. And it's framed up in my art room. So I'm going to put that video in right here. Okay guys, well that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the pictures that I have done for the last 2 months. I try to give you guys a little recap on everything. Sometimes I remember and sometimes I forget. That's why it becomes either a 2-month or a 4-month. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you like these kind of videos. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you very much. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.